let's start the session with question number one. So, I would want to ask, you have worn many hats: journalist, educator, speaker, strategist. But today, if someone asked you, what is your mission in one sentence, and how would you answer?
The answer is I'm trying to help people to reconnect with their audiences in communication. This is something that, to my chagrin, is being lost. If I can give you an example, when I taught university, I saw signs of it, but these were students. When you worked with the students, by the end of the class, they were very resonant speakers. But I also have been in speaking clubs, working with very bright professionals, where I see that the first thing they're thinking about is their devices or their expertise. They're not thinking about the audience. And it's the same thing when you look out there. People get so involved with technology and with what they know that they're not really thinking about what matters most. It's how do you make the people out there who you're talking to feel like you're listening to them, making them feel heard, making them feel understood. A lot of people, sometimes it's just a matter of saying, look, what is it you want to know and how can I help you? But that seems to be obvious. And yet it doesn't happen very much anymore, with the exception of what you would call exceptional speakers. They're mainly exceptional because they know how to connect with the audience, but that should be obvious for everybody. And I will tell you more about this if you're interested, because since you asked, what am I doing today? I'm thinking a lot about this, that this whole issue of how you reach people was figured out 2,400 years ago. Aristotle, the Greek philosopher who really pioneered the study of rhetoric, realized that if you were going to persuade people, you had to understand what they thought, what they felt, what they believed in, who they were essentially. In a sense, he was an advocate for the idea of putting the audience first. But then what happened? As time went on, we get more and more communication technology advancing, things like the telephone, TV, radio, telegraph, whatever, and then the internet, and then mobile. And in a sense, you could say that, well, we're communicating with people in a mass way, yeah, but we're not connecting as much. You don't have the same direct connection with the audience that I think Aristotle was thinking about, and that good speakers and good communicators instinctively understand. So that's where I'm at today.
Awesome. Thank you so much for letting us know. Aristotle, you say 2,400 years ago, he has discussed such points about